Welcome, welcome, welcome. It's Wrestling with Bros. This is Big Baby Ben.
Judas Black here, man. I'm feeling a little under the weather tonight, but let's get it. Let's get it. That's why I wasn't able to make a training. This is a rare appearance on a Thursday. Not able to make it up to training tonight, but you can hear it in my voice. I'm a little bit clogged up and stuff. Um, Waking up with a crazy ass weird sore throat with cough and whatnot. But you know what? You know what? We can still get it. We can still get it. I can still talk. We can still discuss the topics. So tonight we got WWE and AEW news, creative talks. Let's get it, big baby.
First one out the bat that I'm excited about that I chose. It's in the middle of the list in my notes, but we're going to start there. The gauntlet match that decides who faces the Intercontinental Champion Gunther Monday Night Raw, which Kicking It with Leo, you can check out his channel, will be there live.
Absolutely, absolutely. And you pronounce it Gunther, we pronounce it Gunther. Monday Night Raw, it's pronounced Gunther. Either way, it's Gunther, the Intercontinental Champion. We have a gauntlet match on Monday Night Raw to decide who will face Gunther. You got Chad Gable. You got Bronson Reed. You've got God, Big Baby. Help me out here, man.
Yeah, Ricochet.
Ricochet.
JD McDowell.
JD
Sami
McDonald.
Zayn.
Yep.
And Shinsuke Nakamura.
Yep.
And big old Bronson Reed.
Yep, absolutely. So, you got all these guys that are going to be running this gauntlet match to see who gets to face Gunther next. Honestly, a lot of people are saying it should be Chad Gable. He has a real purpose and a real reason as to why. Oh, and the name you forgot, Sami Zayn. He's also in there as well.
There's the match I want to see right there.
Yes, absolutely, man. Sami Zayn, he's been doing this whole thing like he needs a purpose. He needs a reason. He needs something for WrestleMania. If they're all they're going to do is, the rumor on the mill, Judgment Day made it very clear. They made it very clear that they want Gunther's Intercontinental title to add to their gold stack. So, my personal belief is Gunther's going to have his match at WrestleMania. He may win, he may lose. They're going to be beat down near the end of the match. Damian Priest is going to come out. He's going to cash in the Money in the Bank, and he's going to win the Intercontinental title. So, my personal opinion on this is Chad Gable shouldn't be put in that situation. Don't put Chad Gable in another bearing situation. Same with Sami Zayn. Honestly, my personal opinion, I think JD McDonald should be on the verge of winning somehow, and then Judgment Day is going to come out and betray JD McDonald. Damian Priest is going to cash in, and JD's just going to bow down because Damian Priest is head of Judgment Day on the men's side, right? So he's going to bow down.
JD's the lowest on the totem pole in the Judgment Day.
Yep. So Damian's going to come out and be like, "You need to lay down. You need to lay down and let me take this win."
So wouldn't it be crazy if JD didn't lay down and defeated Damian Priest and kept the title?
I think that you are reaching. I think you really are reaching because there's no way JD McDonough is going to go through Gunther and Damian Priest. There's no fucking way. He ain't even going to make it halfway through Gunther. You thought Dominic's chest looked rough.
Did you see it on Monday Night Raw how red it was?
Yeah, dude, I was watching I seen a clip on TikTok, and Dominic Mysterio was backstage laying on the table, and Mommy was holding him. She's like, "Why? Why would you try to step up to Gunther? You shouldn't have done that. You shouldn't have done that." And he's like, "I was just trying to make you proud, Mommy. I was just trying to make you proud." And then she looks over and she looks at the cameraman. And she's like, "What are you still doing here? What are you still doing here? Go get him some nuggies. Go get him some nuggets with some ranch. I'm just like, what the fuck? What the fuck? What is this? So yeah, no. I would love to see Chad Gable win. Same as I would love to see Sami Zayn win. I think that going with either Chad Gable or Sami Zayn would really be a good route. Simply just because of the fact they both have a legitimate and legitimized storyline that they could create with this. Sammy, the whole I've got to win, I got to do something, my career's got to go somewhere. And Chad
But
Gable defending his daughter's honor, putting a smile back on her face by winning the Intercontinental Championship. And I am starting to lose my voice. That is not good.
well, we've seen Sami Zayn in a situation before when he first got called up with Braun Strowman in that
Yep.
last man standing match, and he would not stay down. And
Nope.
now we're seeing him step up. That's kind of his role. I'm the little man with the little train that could. And he does it. He makes us believe it in the ring also. But there's another talent in there, like you talked about, Chad Gable. I wanted to dig into him. Impressive technical ability, speed, agility, can high fly it, can, pretty much do it all in the ring. There's a star in him. But the question is, can he make it through a man like Bronson Reed? Can he make it through an opponent like Sami Zayn?
Honestly, I don't. If Chad starts first, there's no way. I mean, he's a powerhouse, man. He moves for a little man. He moves like a powerhouse. He throws people around the ring like it's no other. But if he has to go through Bronson Reed and Shinsuke Nakamura first, and then comes face to face with Sami Zayn, he's not going through Sami. He's not. They're going based on star power here, and Sami Zayn has got more star power than Chad Gable. Honestly, he really does. And Sammy has
way more over with the fans.
He's more over with the fans. He hasn't held a singles title in a while. And it's time for Gunther to move about and head to the main world title picture. So we're going to push him past. He's going to lose the title. He's going to go for the world title. And we're going to have someone like Sami Zayn in second in line, Chad Gable picking up that title. Is that a Yorkie behind you?
Oh, that's Katie's dog, DOG. He hangs out with me all day.
Okay.
Yeah, no, it's not my dog. That's her dog. He just kicks it with me. I don't know why, but every day he lays in the chair with me. So, and you talked about Judgment Day, so that moves into the tag titles at WrestleMania. Do they retain or do they drop?
So they're facing against. I don't think there's been anybody decided who they're facing against yet, has there?
No.
The rumor mill was it's going to be the Awesome Truth. I would love to see that. But if they face off against Awesome Truth, they're not retaining them titles. I mean, they've had them for a while. It's time for them to move on to bigger, better things than just the tag titles, especially if Damian Priest is going to pick up a singles title potentially at WrestleMania. It's time. I think what's going to happen, they're going to lose the titles, and Damian's going to be pissed, cash in his money in the bank, and go for a singles title. Now, do I see that becoming causing a rift between Damian Priest and Finn Balor? Yes. I foresee Finn Balor saying, I think I deserve an opportunity at that title as well. And we see Damian Priest and Finn Balor down the road in a one-on-one match. But I say there's a lot of toss around here. There's a lot of potential storyline here. There's a lot of chances of anything happening. But yeah, I foresee them losing those titles at WrestleMania. I don't think that they're going to retain past WrestleMania. Now, when we talk about Judgment Day, we also can talk about Mommy. The fuck? Oh, I was like, what the fuck is that? I felt like a cold breeze just drifting across me. There's an air vent on the floor behind me. But we talk about Mommy. Mommy's facing off against Becky Lynch, the man. Mommy says she's always on top, and behind every great man, there's a strong woman, but she's on top. Can she make it past the man? Can she retain the world title? Um, there's a lot of potential options here. You know, the man could be trying to get her first hands on a world title. That could be WWE's idea, their path, of where they're heading with this. But then again, this could be Becky Lynch just pushing and solidifying Rhea, making Rhea the one that beat the man, the one that did it all. That's the powerhouse, to solidify her as the top dog or top woman, top dog, whatever you want to call it, in WWE. So, you know, it could be either way. Does Becky Lynch, we've discussed this before, does Becky Lynch need another world title? No. She's already a Grand Slam champion. She doesn't need another title to solidify that she is the man. So honestly, I think this
didn't need the chamber victory either.
No, I thought that was shitty as hell, and I really hated that ending. The fact that, you know, yeah, maybe they were all along have Becky win it, but I feel like there should have been a little bit of a square off between her and Liv. The fact that Liv put away Bianca Belair and then gets manhandled, slammed right away, that just pissed me off, because Liv Morgan deserves an opportunity. Once again, this is one of those situations where Liv had a legitimate claim to need a title opportunity to face Rhea because of what happened, because Rhea put her on the shelf for 6 months of her career. That was shitty. That's not that DO. You said that's DOG? That dog behind you is a Yorkie.
That's Kush's dad.
What?
That's Kush's dad.
I thought she had Kush's mom.
We do.
When Katie was with her ex, he would let DOG and Val get together so he could sell the puppies, even though DOG was Val's son.
So why is DOG there now?
Because Marie took him, and Marie moved out of her mom's house. So and her mom told her the dog couldn't stay there, and now he will not leave Ben alone.
Let me see what he looks like.
He has a shirt on.
Holy shit, that is fucking Kush.
Dad, yeah.
It's literally Kush, but with a wee-wee.
Is it Val and
are you live?
DOG's sister or brother? Did you say
so
brother
technically Kush and DOG are siblings and mom and dad, or mom and daughter, or dad and daughter?
Just letting you know right now, Wrestling with Bro fans, we do not encourage
inbreeding your dogs.
Inbreeding. We do not encourage that at all. This was just a fucked up situation that should not have happened. Now, all the dogs involved in this are not harmed. There was no harm done in the making of this with Wrestling with Bros. But we do not we do not encourage inbreeding with dogs.
So we're going to bounce off the dogs and back to what we talk about, which is wrestling.
Man, we always steer out of
a little bit. So, you know, we have fun here. We go off topic, we come back. But this is some AEW news that we usually don't cover, but I found to be very interesting. Okita has signed with AEW. You know who Okita is from NGPW, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. He signed for 2 billion yen, which in American money equals 14 million.
Okay. That's not bad.
Has signed a 3-year deal. We wanted it in NXT. We didn't get it. AEW came with the money.
WWE dropped the ball. they
Or
dropped the
they
ball.
didn't approach him at all.
But while they were signing this NJPW talent, WWE did pick up another member of the Bloodline. That was that Tonga.
I know who you're talking about.
Let me look
Big
here.
old dude.
Huh?
Big old boy.
Yeah. I'm trying to find his name real quick. There it is. NJPW's Tama Tonga, son of Haiku and headed to WWE. Yes, so they may not have picked up the one NJPW talent, but they did pick up the other one. So
that was actually part of my notes that I wanted to talk to you about. Does he get involved at WrestleMania during the Bloodline storyline? Or will they send him to NXT? Will he do his own thing, or will he save the Bloodline?
Here's the thing.
Because he's ring ready.
We can't keep doing the same damn thing. They're pissing fans off. They're boring fans. And if they keep doing the same damn thing, then eventually people are just going to stop watching. People are going to stop paying attention. They're going to stop wanting to see what's next for the Bloodline if they keep doing the same thing. So there's no point in sending Tama Tonga, signing him to WWE to put him in the Bloodline. There's no sense in that. He needs to go to NXT.
WWE.
He needs to go to NXT, and he needs to shine as his own star, as he did in NJPW. He did that in NJPW, so let's do that in NXT. Like,
oh, I will.
What's your thoughts on that, Big Baby? Do you think they should put him in the Bloodline?
I mean, I think this Bloodline thing, I think it's going to boil down, to The Rock and Roman. Adding another member at this stage does not make sense. He is a star on his own.
Absolutely.
He's a star on his own. Send him to NXT, put him in the North American title division, have him pick up, have him battle his way up through the division, make it a storyline. Have him win the North American Championship.
He would be a hell of a North American champion. He'd be a hell of one.
Hella.
And then after he gets that, establish him as the dominant star in NXT. With Braun Breaker slowly making his way out of NXT, they're going to need a new top star. So, put him in line for the NXT World Championship after that.
And he that goes to a producer question that I have now decided I was going to add into the show. So you're the producer, and this has come across your desk. Andrade, what do you do with them?
There is a lot of stuff going around. They're not sure where to put him. Dominic has been doing this thing where recently, if anyone's been paying attention, that he's been telling Damian Priest he's a talent. He's a hell of a talent. He would be a hell of an addition. There's that rumor going around because Dominic's whispering that there's a potential they might try to add him to the Judgment Day. If they add Andrade to the Judgment Day, because Judgment Day's story really, honestly, yes, it's been going for a while, but they didn't really get a push in the beginning. Now we're slowly moving out of the Bloodline era because the Bloodline era is slowly boiling down to, like you said, The Rock versus Roman to establish the final touch on everything. We're slowly moving out of the Bloodline era into the Judgment Day era. Judgment Day is becoming more dominant. They're doing more things. They're proving their worth. And, they did that little skit there for a while with Judgment Day and Bloodline standing in the ring together. And that would have made a great storyline. Them facing off against each other. Do I think Andrade is going to accept being put in the Judgment Day? No. I think he's going to end up in a storyline where he faces off against the Judgment Day members. And he's going to prove his dominance. But it could go any way. So, honestly, I don't know what they're going to do with Andrade. That brings up another name that nobody knows what the fuck they're doing with her, Jade Cargill. Like she's been in one match
Oh,
since
let
her.
me have this one.
Go ahead.
I want this one. Y'all spend millions of dollars on talent. Now, look, I'm going to mention 2 names that were let go. And that's all that needs. There's plenty other names. I'm going to mention 2 names: Dolph fucking Ziggler and Mustafa fucking Ali. You fucked up.
Yep.
You fucked up. Now you spend millions of dollars. We've seen her on multiple shows now. We've seen her do multiple things backstage. Okay, cool. That's because in my mind now, you have now proven to me she is not ring ready. She is not ring ready. By their standards, she's not ready. What's the reason of why she's not done anything? We just saw her have a little showdown with Becky Lynch, right?
Yep.
Okay, so that's a storyline. Okay, now we have something. We have a little storyline built here. Okay, after Becky wins the world title, Jade Cargill versus Becky Lynch.
Also there was something. There was a little bit of a conflict, a little bit of an interaction backstage with Damage Control and Jade Cargill.
Yeah.
Jade Cargill was eyeballing Io Sky's world WWE title. She was eyeballing it. So, if Bayley wins at WrestleMania, do we get Jade Cargill versus Bayley next? I mean, that would be a hell of a match. Bayley knows how to hold her own. She knows how to make new talent shine. And I think she personally could make Jade Cargill look good as hell and put her over real well. So, but my thing is you can't sign somebody, bring them into the company, spend millions of dollars on them, and then do nothing with them. And then just magically
already handpicked. She's already handpicked by Triple H. It's already his golden goose. So she's going to be sent straight to the top.
That's my problem. You can't sign a brand new talent just because they were good in another company and send them straight to the top and give them a world title opportunity. Like that's fucked up. This talent.
That's what he did with Seth Rollins.
Well, you got all of this talent. Well, Seth was in the WWE before. He was in NXT, and then
without Hunter,
Shield. He was in the Shield. He didn't get just given an opportunity at the main title before. He was in the Shield for a while and stuff before he was given that opportunity. Seth doesn't need a title run his way.
But is he not a hand chosen of Triple H's talent?
He is. He hits the pedigree in almost every match that he does.
So that's what I'm trying to say here. Seth's always at the top because he's the golden goose egg. Guess what? He thinks Jade Cargill is this golden goose egg, and so far, you're making me not want to give a shit.
Absolutely.
I'm starting not to. Okay, she's here. Awesome. I'm excited. She's here. She finally debuted. She was in the Rumble.
Yeah, she was in the Rumble, and then nothing.
Back to catering.
Yeah. I don't understand.
That brings up a tag team that I wanted to talk about, and this is another producer question. DIY.
Love them. They're an amazing tag team. We've seen them betray each other in the past. Ciampa betrayed Johnny Gargano. I love the little skit they're doing right now with R-Truth, where R-Truth thinks they're DX. It's stupid, but it's funny at the same time. But DIY is one of those tag teams that right now WWE is dropping the ball on them by not giving them an opportunity to actually hold the gold. You keep giving these awesome tag teams. It goes to Pete Dunne and Tyler Bate. They're called. What are they called? Shit.
I can never remember their name.
They have the new something. Either way, they're an amazing tag team as well. And you just gave them a title opportunity, and nope.
And let's not forget the Creed brothers. They were
Creed brothers,
brought
we
in.
haven't seen them. We haven't seen them in the ring in a while.
No.
What happened to them? They were pushing them, and then nothing. So
Many of these, when I'm on NX, I play WWE 2K24 that's came out. It has been amazing. Has been a wonderful time. I beat Undisputed Mode Roman Reigns versus Big Baby Ben at WrestleMania. We tore the house down. It was an awesome experience. I can't wait for you to experience it, Judas. It's a great game. You got to grab it. Just wanted to promote that for a while. And then I wanted you to dig into our upcoming interview that we have coming up.
So our upcoming interview, we got A and B. That's next, what did I say? It was Tuesday. Hold on, let me look at my phone. So go ahead and talk about the other interview that we have. I think it's on Monday, right? Or is it Sunday?
It's March 11th, and it's a proud booking. It's Kennedy Ryan herself from OVW. She will be giving us a full interview of the OVW Academy. All questions on the table. We cannot wait to dig in. I have some questions for Miss Ryan.
So we got Kennedy Ryan on Monday, and then I think you said we have Over the Top Wrestling Podcast.
Yep.
And that one's on the 12th, right?
Yep.
So we got them on the 12th. So we've got Kennedy Ryan from OVW on Monday the 11th. Then we have Kennedy Over the Top Wrestling Podcast on Tuesday. And then Wednesday we have AMB, Wednesday the 13th. So, I mean, we've got a lot of good interviews coming up. AMB is at 6 o'clock on Wednesday. What time is Kennedy Ryan's on? 7 on Monday. Yeah. And then
7.
Over the Top is.
Hold on. Back up.
Yep.
Start over with the dates.
So Kennedy Ryan is Monday, March 11th at 7 o'clock.
The 11th. I already have that. Oh, no,
Okay,
I don't.
and then Over the Top podcast is Tuesday the 12th. And what time is that at, Big Baby?
Shoot. I wasn't ready.
What day was that?
Tuesday, the 12th.
Kennedy Ryan?
That's March 11th.
Oh.
$7 p.m. Central Time.
Okay. All right.
For Over the Top.
All right. So 7 p.m. Central Standard Time on Tuesday the 12th. And then AMB is Wednesday the 13th at 6 p.m.
Fuck yeah, that's my guy. I am a huge AMB fan.
And we got 2 topics left of the night.
Did you say 6 or 7 for AMB?
6.
6.
All right. Wanted to make sure I saved it right.
We got Cody and Seth versus The Rock and Roman, night 1. All the stipulations on the line.
Yep. So essentially, if Cody and Seth win that match, there will be no bloodline involved in Cody and Roman's match on night 2. If Cody and Seth lose, it's bloodline rules. Anything goes. Which way is it going to go? Honestly, I think night 1, I think the bloodline's going to pull their bullshit, and Rock and Roman are going to win that match.
Yep.
But like Rock said, night 2, Cody versus Roman will be bloodline rules. That means The Rock is going to get involved. He's going to cost Roman the title. That's personally what I think is going to happen.
Bold prediction.
It's got to happen, brother. I mean, like, Roman has had this title for over 3 years. It's about time. We're in what, 1,300 days almost? Somewhere around there, 1,300 some days. And it doesn't look like the future or the future is clear yet of the bloodline at this moment. But I think there's a light at the end of the tunnel for Cody. I think Cody is going to pick up the victory, and he's going to get himself a WWE Universal World title.
Facts. Same here. I'm a Cody crybaby, so I'm crying about it.
I'm a huge Roman fan, but at the same time, I like Cody. So it could go either way, I guess, for me, really. But at the same time, I love Roman, but this bloodline thing's got to stop. It really does.
To the Mania match that me and you both want to see happen and see his cocky, arrogant, narcissist ass get whooped. Randy Orton versus Logan Paul for the United States Championship. We both want RKOs that night. We both want spike DDTs and backbreakers. We want to see Logan Paul go through the backbreaker on the table.
Yep. Logan Paul screwed up. Randy had that Elimination Chamber match won. And Logan decided he was going to take it in his own hands to cost Randy that match by knocking him out with the brass knucks. That was bullshit. Absolute horseshit. There was no reason for Logan Paul to do that. What, you're pissed because Randy caught you with an RKO while you were slipping up? That's your own fault, dumbass. So, WrestleMania, Randy Orton versus Logan Paul. Logan, you're in for a hell of a night. You're going to regret the decision you made to knock Randy out.
With Logan's arrogance and ego getting in the way here, he does not know what he just woke up. You just woke up a monster. The Viper.
Yep.
The Legend Killer. The 3 most notorious letters in sports entertainment, as he says himself, RKO. You just fucked up. This is a man that handcuffed Triple H to the turnbuckle and kissed his wife.
This is a man who has RKO'd Stephanie McMahon. He don't give a fuck.
He punted Vince.
Punted Vince. He punted Shane. He punted Triple H. He punted Stephanie. He didn't care.
He has beat the likes of John Cena, Edge, Daniel Bryan, Big Show, Kane, Batista, Ric Flair, Mankind, and The Rock at WrestleMania. He was part of Evolution. Logan Paul, you just started in this business. Have you put on some great highlights? Yes. Have you put on some phenomenal matches? Yes. But you're not ready for Randy. You have no chance, as Benton says, no chance in hell.
No chance.
Zero chance in hell. I cannot wait to see the RKO that is delivered at WrestleMania. I hope it is perfect.
Perfection.
And then we move into our last part of news. In honor of Sting, his last match was over the weekend. He won, retained the title, and retired as champion for AEW.
Congratulations.
Thank you, Sting.
Thank you for many wonderful years of entertainment in the wrestling business. Now go take that break and enjoy your time.
Thank you, Sting. Honorable mentions this week. Mine goes to Sting, the Icon. Woo!
Woo!
himself, the Crow.
Woo!
Coming down from the rafters in WCW. He just did it again at AEW to save Ric Flair again. He came from the rafters and saved him from the EVPs. It was an amazing moment. I was watching it live. I had goosebumps through my entire body. So honorable mention, Sting for me.
Honorable mentions tonight go out to my trainer, Steve Boz, up in Chicago, doing his thing. He's got a match tomorrow night at NWA. Good luck. You got this. We know you do. You're the man in this business. You know your stuff. And then also honorable mentions go shout out to Omar. Omar. No, Omar, yeah, you're cool, dude. We love you here. Oscar Miguel Rodriguez.
Oh, shout out Oscar.
For giving us that opportunity April 27th at MCW, helping line that up, man. We really appreciate that. That's really going to push Wrestling with Bros above and beyond. Stepping out of our comfort zone, just being behind the screen and being able to sit at a table at an event and call the matches down the damn middle. We're going to have a great time. So thank you, man, for that opportunity.
Well, it's time to say our goodbyes. I'm Big Baby Ben.
Judas Black, baby. And it has been another amazing episode of Wrestling with Bros.